Hello everybody, John Hamilton, freelance writer here in Yorktown, Virginia. My articles appear in some local newspapers. And imagine this, you're at a James Brown concert in the 1980s. Okay, that's good enough right there, right? A James Brown concert in the 1980s. And it's a theater, indoor theater. I'm not talking like 60,000 seat stadium where you're half a mile away. I'm talking like James Brown is pretty close to you. And you're like, this is a great show. And suddenly James Brown starts going, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. And you're like, okay, you know, what's going on here? James Brown's just having a little fun here. And all of a sudden, Michael Jackson walks out of the crowd and walks up on stage. And you're like, okay. And then Michael Jackson does like some cool spin moves like only he can do. Right? So you're like, okay, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. James Brown. And then Michael Jackson whispers in James Brown's ear. And then James Brown says, hey, Prince, come up on stage. I'm not making this up. And Prince comes out of the audience and comes up on stage. And he plays his guitar. He's a great guitarist, right? One of the best. And then, well, it goes downhill for Prince from there. I won't tell you how it turns out because you got to see this video. And by the way, today's trivia question, what year did this happen? A, 1983, B, 1985, C, 1987, or D, 1989? I'll answer that in a minute. But this video is on YouTube. And I don't know if it's real or not. I'm 58 years old. I went to a lot of concerts in the 80s, but I can't tell what's real anymore. Now you see the big shark jumping out of the water, and I'm like, is that real or not? I don't know. But it looks real. I think it really happened. It looks like a Saturday Night Live skit. You just can't believe it's for real. And the video on YouTube only has 1.6 million views, and I say only. There's bad songs on YouTube with over 1 billion views. And this is the greatest video on YouTube ever. Ever. When you see it, it's like, why isn't this the most watched video ever? So go on there, type in James Brown calls Michael Jackson and Prince on stage. If you haven't seen it, people on there are commenting, I can't believe I'm 30, you know, I can't believe I'm 40 and haven't seen this yet, you know, that sort of thing. So, you know, it's it's amazing. Today's trivia question, A, 1983. It was August 20th, 1983, to be precise, in Los Angeles, when this amazing confluence of events came together. So, wow, 38, going on 38 years ago, 37 years ago. So, but that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you go watch the video. It's only about 6 minutes long, the video, but I'm sure you'll rewind it and watch it again in slower motion. That's it. We'll see you for the next trivia question. Bye.